The 2019 NASCAR season is officially in the books, and with that, we have a brand new Cup Series champion. Kyle Busch came in clutch when it mattered the most in the end, and even broke a few records along the way. With the 2010s coming to an end, he became the most winningest driver in the decade. I can't think of a better way to cap it off than with his second Cup Series championship.
Oh, here comes a move. This might get him right here. Here he comes down in the corner. A little bit better. A little bit better.
It's as low as he can go.
You're just going to have to hold him down, try to side draft, take some air off the right side of that 18 car.
More traffic ahead.
Still full. Still full in the mid. Still there. Tight on you. Tight quarter.
Wow, man, you see the hands on Ryan Blaney fighting for this lead. The problem Ryan Blaney has, it's still about 15 laps to go.
Clear. Trying to cross you. Half off packing. Packing. No mo half. One. Jack and a half.
Well, boys.
1.5.
Yep.
That was
Adios.
White flags waved. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Truex has it down to 1.4. And here comes the Candyman. 52nd career Cup victory for Kyle Busch, Toyota, and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Get out the broom, boys.
Back-to-back week. Sorry, guys. Let you down last week, but that was a cool week right here, man. Thanks. Great work, man. A lot to be proud of this year. Great work this year, guys.
Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for Kyle Busch. 2.4 ahead of Joey Logano.
So you got the white flag. Now all you want to do is see clear sailing in front of you. No lap cars. Keep it out of the wall. Make sure nothing else goes wrong. No vibrations.
And you got a 2.5 second lead. Use it.
This might be the slowest lap that Kyle Busch runs all day.
It would be for me. I know that.
Quarter. Still in their very bottom.
Between 3 and 4 and headed for home. Kyle Busch in his Joe Gibbs Toyota is going to win his 53rd race in the Cup Series and hit his magic number 200 in Southern California.
Awesome race car. Thank you. All I do is win no matter what. Can you imagine if I could have gotten Vegas and yesterday? How many in a row? How many?
He's feeling confident. He talked about, I want to get to 100. Well, if he keeps at it like this, he won, what, 8 races last year?
Right.
This is already 2 this season. He might get there.
Kyle Busch out of the car, raises the flag.
Oh, boy.
And waves it for the fans.
Oh, buddy.
There's the signature bow.
And I don't think anybody knows how hard it's been to get to this 200 win mark than that guy right there. I mean, he's been behind the wheel, putting his heart and soul into every one of those races.
I think the thing that impresses me is the 3 different series, 3 different rule packages, 3 different crew chiefs, 3 different everything. He still prevails.
See Kyle Busch here, 3 wide. Daniel Suarez. Oh, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has no idea they're slowing down. Heavy contact to the rear bumper of the 18 of Kyle Busch, spins him around. And now you're going to see somebody come in here right at the end of this and actually clip the rear bumper right there, Ryan Preece.
And Kyle Busch came in once just to assess the damage, just came back in. The right rear quarter panel, bumper cover, they pulled it out, added some tape, and put tires on it this time.
Kyle Busch in 3rd. If Busch finishes in the top 10 today, he will be the first driver to start a Cup season with 8 straight top 10s in 27 years. Terry Labonte, 1992.
Wow. You know, records, that's what I love about records. I love when somebody breaks one of them, as long as it's not mine.
Only once have the Busch brothers finished 1-2 in the Cup Series. Sonoma 2015. There's the white flag. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Logano a distant third. Blaney and Hamlin fighting for fourth, side by side. Menard, Boyer, Suarez. Kurt Busch, 54th career win for Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch second. And Kyle Busch ties Lee Petty for 10th on NASCAR's all-time list.
My.
Well, you said it, Darrell. He puts on the show.
Oh, yeah. He's got the wow factor down pat. That guy right there is pretty good, too. His crew chief.
What a spectacular start to the season.
And he just capitalizes on every opportunity. Very seldom does he let a race get away. Last week maybe, but he capitalized this week. Gets in the lead, and when he gets in the lead, he's hard to get by.
The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Well, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty Wallace for 9th on NASCAR's all-time win list.
55 wins, and he's still a young man.
And still winning a lot of races.
4th win of the year, most of all drivers, and the winningest driver of this decade in the Cup Series.
And out front, it's Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch running about 0.5 second back, but Kyle Busch has had his hands full ever since this most recent restart.
Yeah, but look at what's happening. Talked about that short run speed for Kevin Harvick. Right now, Kyle Busch is running him down 0.3 a lap. This is only 9 laps into this run. We can see Kevin Harvick's going to have to work on his car to make it go better later in these runs, Parker.
Look at that 18 car driving up on the back. Very impressive to be able to get to that quarter panel. The 4 car just so loose, could not use the throttle.
See the back of the car moving around on Kevin Harvick's. As soon as he drove in the corner, the back rolled around on it and just sat there and stayed, and then it started wiggling. Kevin Harvick said he was loose, and you can see it.
Now this 32 is going to cause some problems for the 4. It's going to slow that 18 up off the corner just a little bit.
And with that loose condition, Kevin Harvick is kind of limited to what he can do. If he drives underneath him right here, he has to really check the back of that car. Really make sure he doesn't get too loose on the bottom.
Man, look at it. It's moving a lot.
So look how far the left rear tire is away from the white line compared to the left front tire.
And able to do that and still stay right there to the quarter panel. Pretty impressive by Harvick.
Final 2 laps of stage 2, and the battle continues. Who will win stage 2? Kyle Busch has come out of turn 4. He'll win stage 2. So now Martin Truex Jr. has won stage 1. Kyle Busch has won stage 2. Who will win the championship? Still up in the air.
And both of these guys are stuck back here in traffic, and Denny Hamlin going for the lead.
Denny Hamlin surging ahead as he goes into 1.
That's the first time Denny Hamlin has seen a sign of having the fastest car tonight. His track's changing, got some track position. Let's see what he can do with it. Martin Truex Jr. and Kevin Harvick still battling. They're back in 5th and 6th.
Here comes the 18. Denny's going to go down and block. Now back up the racetrack he goes. They're side by side for the lead.
Wow, Truex all the way up alongside that 42 in the corner. His car is so fast. These 2 guys up front side by side. Who's it going to be off turn 2? Looks like 18's almost clear.
Here comes the 11 back on the high side.
Denny Hamlin with that momentum, using that high line. I think Kyle Busch right now will kind of overdrive the corner just a little bit, trying to side in front of Hamlin. Can't make it work.
Behind him, Truex around the outside of the 42, taking 3rd spot. These guys side by side. Truex is going to get a run here.
Joe Gibbs Racing. 3 cars, a little
Almost
contact as they go into 1. 3 cars in the championship, and already they're running 1, 2, and 3. 98 laps to go in the race.
Man, 18 made it clear off of turn 2.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. And Kyle Busch, you see him even as wide as the camera shot got there. Nobody around him. What a performance he has put on this evening. 119 laps have been led. Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade, and now he is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his 2nd Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome, boys. Awesome year. Thank you, boys. Oh, 2-timer out there. Proud of you, buddy. Way to stick with it. Great job, guys.
His 2019 championship stats are this: 5 wins, 17 top 5s, 27 top 10s, and an average finish of 8.9. Congratulations to Kyle Busch, Joe Gibbs Racing, the number 18 M&M's team, and of course Rowdy Nation on their 2019 Cup Series championship. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.